Hello, this is Chris Chenoweth, and I pray that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Let me tell you a story. There was once a rabbi, and the rabbi had students. And the students came to him one day, not so much posing a question as complaining. They said, there is so much darkness in the world, there's so much evil. How do we spend our lives to cast this out? And the rabbi said, you want to cast out darkness, huh? And they said, yes, with great eager excitement. He gave each one of them brooms and told them to go into the darkness of the cellar and with all the vigorous energy that they could, try to sweep the darkness away. They went down and day and night, night and day, they worked until they were in exhaustion. They came up to see the rabbi, and they said, it's to no avail. We're tired, we're exhausted, but the darkness is still there. He said, sleep for a night, and then when you're refreshed, go into the basement again, into the darkness of the cellar, and take these big sticks. And with all force and all the violence that you can, cast the darkness out. They went the next morning into the darkness of the cellar, and they beat at it, and they whacked at it. And they did it for the next day and the next night, and they were exhausted again, and they came to see the rabbi, and they said, it's to no avail. The darkness is still there. It seems to have increased. The rabbi then gave each a small candle and lit the candle and told them in peace and in comfort, in calm, to go into the darkness again. This time the darkness immediately was dissipated. My friend, it is the same with us. What a story. We can use all the energy of a lifetime to try to fight at darkness, to try to do an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, violence. But it doesn't cast it out, it only causes it to grow. And yet, when we let our light shine spiritually, as it says in the Bible, then great things will happen. Let me read to you from Jesus' teachings, and I read from Mark, beginning with verse 21. He said to them, is a lamp brought in to be put under a bushel basket or under the bed and not on the lampstand? In other words, you were born into this life not to hide your light. I've heard people say, oh, I just couldn't speak up at a meeting. I couldn't bring my good idea. Well, it is God's will for you to let your light shine for the good of all. It is God's will for you to exhibit that genius of God that can come through you. Now, I continue reading in Mark. For there is nothing hidden except to be disclosed, nor is there anything secret except to come to light. Let anyone with ears to hear listen. And he said to them, pay attention to what you hear. The measure you give will be the measure you get, and still more will be given to you. For those who have, more will be given. And those who have nothing, even what they have, will be taken away. When we hide our light, we are indeed in darkness, inside of ourselves and in our world. When we let our light shine, it's not our light alone that we're letting shine. It's God's light coming through us that we're letting shine. When we allow God to take over in our careers, in our relationships, in our work, in our play, well, then our life is filled with brightness and light. Let your light shine, my friend. Great things are going to happen. You know why? Because it's God's light shining through you, as you.